MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air tonight. Game 2 of this 3-game series between the New York Mets and the Philadelphia Phillies. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Drew Hutchison, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy loves pitching at home. He's had a little bit of a rough go pitching on the road so far this season, but he's pitched really well in his home environment, and I'm sure he's glad and comfortable that he's pitching at home in this one. Hopefully, he can string together another strong home start.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Swing hard liner to left center, and Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
They come out of the gates being aggressive at the plate, and it's paid off for them. A single and now a double. Runners at second and third with all kinds of momentum on their side. A base hit scores too. We'll see if they can cash them in.
Next up from New York, Yoenis Cespedes. RBI opportunity for him here, and he's the guy you want at the plate, currently leading the National League in that category. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. The relay throw, and they're not going to get him at third base either. It's a sac fly and an RBI.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and picked up the RBI.
First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air into shallow left center. Pereira is there. He gets there as the runner breaks for home. But he changed his mind there as he broke for home, but ends up retreating back to third base safely. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Hutchison, a 27-year-old. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the mark. And the slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Mets lead it 1-0. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
A moment now to check out the hometown Phils starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, one of their hotter hitters has been Carlos Santana. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
One out, nobody on. Popped him up. Smith in foul ground, and that's going to land foul. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swinging a soft liner. Throw gets him, 2 down. So now Carlos Santana, lifetime numbers against Steven Matz. He's just 1 for 6. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Santana brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3. Stepping in, Dominic Smith comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard to short. Herrera scoops it up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And let's focus on third baseman Maikel Franco. I think what gets lost in the shuffle, we get it. Offensive force. But he doesn't get enough credit for the way he handles the hot corner. The ability to pick it backhand and come up firing.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Here's the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Herrera takes it in. And there are 2 away now. Here comes the first pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
We're in the second. 1-0 Mets early on. Now that's popped up. Valentin trying to get there. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knot.
So here now's the pitcher, Steven Matz, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and it's fouled away. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. And the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Aaron Altair, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. A ball and no strikes. Here it comes. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
3-0 to him now. Now the 3-0 offering is looked at for the first strike. The 3-1 pitch. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to
Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And I want to shine the light on Yoenis Cespedes, outfielder right here. The ability to play multiple positions in the outfield, both corners, and can dabble in center field as well. And newsflash, people, do not run on this guy. He has one of the best arms in the business.
Cabrera's up with it, in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Third baseman,
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Maikel Franco, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit high and deep to right center. Conforto on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side.
Leading off to the match.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss at a ball down. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The batter, number 13, second baseman.
Trying to pick things up where he left off as Dribble Cabrera will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera has a play, and that's the second out of the inning. Standing in, Yoenis Cespedes. He hit a sac fly earlier. First delivery to him on the way. Yanked on the ground down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. But a big pass at a slider that gets past him. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 1. Stepping up now, Jorge Alfaro, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Once again, a 3-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Drew Hutchison.
Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Drew Hutchison. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sinker stayed high, but called for a strike.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jay Bruce, as we begin the top of the 4th.
James Bruce.
Liner in there for a base hit.
Hey, you knock that donut off the bat, you look up at the Jumbotron, your batting average is above 300 and still climbing. You're feeling pretty froggy about yourself.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Skied into straightaway right. Williams is under it. 1 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Dominic Smith. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's a drive out toward left center field. Bruce Rounds third and is digging for the plate. Now the relay home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Digging in to try it again, Wilmer Flores. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. The 0-1 on its way. Slider swung on and grounded toward short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. To his right, Valentin. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Mets 3 and the Phillies nothing. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
But right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out.
Now batting, number 24.
Riding in once again, number 24 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? That gets down, and the Phillies' first hit of the game is going to be for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
First baseman, number 41, Carlos Santana.
Here's Carlos Santana now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's set and the pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies' first baseman. The 1-1 home. Line drive to left. Cespedes is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Into the box, Aaron Altair, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Altair stands at second with 2 gone. Behind 0-2 now. Chopped weakly to the left. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. 1 for the Phillies here on the RBI double. We played 4. It's the Mets 3 and the Phillies 1. Ready for another chance? Steven Matz. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Williams is under it. 1 out.
Now batting, center fielder, Michael Conforto.
Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Michael Conforto. He was a ground out victim last time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Foul tip held onto behind the plate. It's strike 2. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Asdrubal Cabrera is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Ground ball right side. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. So next to the plate for the Phils, Maikel Franco, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Hit hard back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So coming to the plate, Jorge Alfaro. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, guys, that's a great job of hitting right there. Pitcher executes his pitch down and away below the knees, and a right-handed batter is able to stay inside and push it through the 3-4 hole. Nothing you can do.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jesse Valentin, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
That's in there, base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets through, but eventually does get to third base.
Hit in the air to right field. Bruce coming on. Knocks one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. So striding in, Odubel Herrera as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Hit on the ground to short. Flores is there. To Cabrera for 1 on to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third. Digging in and looking for more, number 24, runner in scoring position with Sugan. Sent on the ground out to second, and he will get him at first on a fine spin. Ben Lively takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 19, and Lively.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Popped him up. Alfaro moving to his left. Makes the play, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 19.
Here's Jay Bruce now. A fly out and a single for him so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Shot toward right center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. Here's Todd Frazier now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Digging for second goes Frazier. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Boy, after that base knock right there, Devo, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, Devo. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
That gets down, and the inning continues.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. It's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Into the box now, Steven Matz. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And this will get in there too late. He's in there at third.
Boy, Dero, talk about adding insult to injury right there. And the pitcher gets a 2 RBI base hit.
Yeah, and if he throws a gem, Dan, without question, he's getting his name in the box. He's all over the box scoring this one. Ribbies, innings pitch.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Williams looks up. And it's gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Valentin ranges to his left. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. But it'll come at a cost as 6 cross the plate, 3 of them on this 3-run home run. Through 5.5, it's the Mets 9 and the Phillies 3. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Santana. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Line towards center field, and that will be a base hit here for Santana. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Hit out towards second. Oh, and Cabrera bobbles it. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first down of the inning. Up next will be Nick Williams. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Strike one to start the at-bat. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Here comes the first pitch. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The next 0-2. And this is fouled at the plate. Fouled off.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Ready with another 0-2. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 fouled balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Phillies strand 1, still way back. It's 9-3. Adam Morgan enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. 0 for 2 for him to this point. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Missed with a slider.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Two and 1 now to Cespedes. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Due next is the dangerous Jay Bruce. The 3-1. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Here's Jay Bruce now. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here. 1-0 the count. Cespedes on at first, nobody out. High pop-up. Franco waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in and looking for more, Todd Frazier is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him, and he fouls this one off. The 0-1 turned on down the line, And that gets through for a one-out base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he is in there. But baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Stepping in now, Dominic Smith. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And that's the second out.
The batter, number 4.
Ready for another chance? Wilmer Flores. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Second and third, 2 away. High in the air out to center field. Herrera over to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 2 left for the Mets, but they lead it by a margin of 9-3. Digging in once again, Jorge Alfaro, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Riding in once again, Jesse Valentin. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Alfaro aboard here at first with nobody out. Ooh, and he finds his spot there, 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. The 1-2. And this one's in the dirt. Nobody out, runner on first. And a fastball just a bit up. The 3-2 pitch. Weak chopper up the line, but it gets foul. The next 3-2. Tapper up the line. That veers foul, so they'll do it again on 3-2.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Fouled away.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
Scott Kingery will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Seth Lugo comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. That batting average still well up there to begin play. 3 homers and 6 RBIs. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Under this is Flores, and Wilmer's got it for the first out.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration, popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Ready once again, number 24. He'll hit from the left side of the plate in this matchup.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Cespedes has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he's not even going to consider it here as he holds tight at third with 2 away now. So now Carlos Santana has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ball 1. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Mets 9 and the Phillies 4. Edobray Ramos has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, don't take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Swings through the slider there. Plawecki gets his lead at first, nobody out. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes. Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit toward the right side. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Oh boy, this is some serious bragging rights for the next couple weeks in the clubhouse. When a relief pitcher gets an AB and is able to capitalize with a big base hit, he's not going to let the boys hear the end of this one.
In now, Michael Conforto, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Started that swing a bit too early. None out, runners at first and second. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. Here comes the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder has a beat on it. 2 down. Digging in to try it again, Yoenis Cespedes. It was a walk in his last trip.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
Ready with the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Hey, it's looking like he may be able to get out of this one after giving up 2 singles early.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So now 2 men in scoring position. The 1-2. Hit slowly back to the mound. On the first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Not too many more shots. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Aaron Altair.
Center fielder, Aaron Altair.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Skied into straightaway right. Bruce has a read on it. 1 down.
The right fielder, number 5.
Up next will be Nick Williams. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. 1 out, nobody on. He pulls this one into right. Bruce is right there as he takes it for the 2nd out.
Third baseman, number 7, Michael.
Ready for another shot now. Michael Franco. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
From the stretch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
As long as you actually get it inside, that 2-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Oh, and he botches it. He pulls into third safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Yeah, you want to applaud the effort as he sells out for it, but the smarter move would have been to take a deeper angle and cut the ball off. He does that, and the runner probably doesn't score from first. On the flip side, great piece of hitting right there.
And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. Now a ground ball to the right side and through into right field. A base hit. From a knee, he throws him out. A remarkable play there to retire the side. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Back in the city of brotherly love for the 9th inning of this one on MLB Network. Luis Garcia will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. J.P. Crawford is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Altair. 1 away. Here's Here's Todd Frazier now. It was a two-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side. Williams is there. 2 down.
Now batting. The first baseman.
Ready now, Dominic Smith. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's set. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. The 0-1 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. 2 out, nobody on. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Up the middle and off his leg. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time.
Boy, D-Roll, this looked like one of those easy 1, 2, 3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
Into the box, Wilmer Flores. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Altair moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So no run. Standing in, J.P. Crawford. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line.
Second baseman. Crawford.
0-2 the count to Crawford. A pause and the 0-2. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Odubel Herrera struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Conforto is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9. Popped him up. But this will land untouched.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now. Philly down to their last strike. And he holds up on this one, but it's a cold strike 3. And with that, the ball game is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. New York wrote an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Stephen